I got my undergraduate degree at UNM in political science. After that, I decided to take some time off. I started a family. And then when I returned to the workforce, I worked as a victim advocate at the Domestic Violence Resource Center. And while I was working there, that's where I met a lot of attorneys that were working with the victims of different crimes. And I realized they were the ones making the big differences in these people's lives, and so I wanted to get my law degree. I then applied at UNM for law school, got in there. After I graduated from law school, that's exactly what I started doing. I find family law very rewarding. Usually when a client comes into my office, they're in a situation where they feel like their voice is no longer being heard, and I'm able to give them that voice back. And I do that by making sure that the evidence that's presented in their custody case gets them the results that they want, that the information that's collected from opposing party in their property division or finance division issue is done correctly and competently so they can rest easy at night. And that's what I strive to do in all of my cases. So the best advice I could give someone is, and this is difficult advice to take when you're going through a divorce, is to try and put your emotions to the side. I know divorces and custody cases are very emotionally charged, but the more you're able to just focus on the goal or the rational steps to get to that goal, the faster your case is going to go, the less you're going to spend on it, and the less emotional turmoil you're going to have at the end. What someone can expect when they hire me as an attorney is first honesty. I'm going to be honest with the client about what the strengths and weaknesses are of their case and make sure that we build on the strengths and minimize the weaknesses. Second, communication is important. Communication is a two-way street. I expect my client to communicate with me about the things that affect their case, and I will in return be communicating directly with them about what's going on in their case so they have an understanding of what's going on. Lastly, and most importantly, is advocacy. I'm going to advocate for the client, whether that means reaching an agreement in settlement facilitation or taking it to trial in court. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that their story is heard.